Friends, it's Sherry. How you doing today? Welcome to my channel and welcome to hashtag Scraps to Treasures. This is an open collab hosted by myself and Maria of Maria's Miscellany. And this is the first week, so it's a year-long collab that will be just once a month on the 28th. So if you're participating, just you can just post a video or Instagram post on the 28th anytime during the day. Use the hashtag scraps, plural, scraps to treasures, also plural. So, and let us know so we can link you. We're either going to link your channel or we're going to link your video, or we're going to do a playlist with all the videos, whatever we have time for. But at least your channel will be somewhere in our description boxes, you know, like that. So people can come and see your channel and your video or your Instagram post. And I was saying that if you want to post and you don't have a channel or Instagram, you can post on my Facebook page. It's open. It's just a page. It's not a group, but you can post there if you would like. So, or you can email me a picture. So, yeah, today is tags. We have a prompt for every month, you know. Today's the 28th. Today's tags. So there's all kinds of things you can do with your scraps and your tags, right? You can make a master board and cut it up. You can just cut out tags with scissors. And I have some punches here, so I'm going to see just how much I can get done in my allotted camera time that it lets me record. But here are 3 punches I pulled out for today. I have this one, which is like a 2-inch 2x3 or something like that punch, and this one is a smaller, same thing but smaller. And I thought, hey, I'd like to make some circle punches, circle tags. So I pulled this one out. It's a 2-inch circle. So first of all, I do like to do this with file folder scraps. So, and it does, you know, no problem cutting through file folders usually. And I just see if it'll fit in here, and it does. This one does. See, this is how small this is, so I have to go for a smaller punch. So there you go. I could do that all day long and have lots of those size tags. And so that's one way to use up some scraps, right? And you can do that with anything. Let me see what else I have here that might be a prettier tag. I have this. I almost used it the other day in my journal, but I didn't. I don't know. I might still want to use this. But I can use it as a tag. So for this, I think if I was going to make this into a tag, you can kind of look at each piece of scrap and say, well, this is cardstock. This would make a good tag, but I don't want to waste it. You know, I don't want to have little tags. I want to have one big tag out of this, right? So I'm going to get my paper cutter over here and just cut a little tag. See, there's 2 little circles over here. So I want to cut those off. I don't want those on my tag. And I can have one big tag like that. And just, I can decorate it later and just make a base for right now. You know what I mean? We're just using up scraps, so why not get this ready? This side has postmarks and postage stamps on it. It's double-sided scrapbook paper. But I don't know where I got it, but I love it. I just found it this week. I don't know where it was, but I was looking for something and I found this. We'll punch a hole even, and it'll be ready to do something with, just like this. Ready to do something with. I'll go ahead and punch a hole. And I'll make a little pile of these. And so they're not scraps anymore. They're ready to do something with, right? I can use them as is. I can put them in goodie bags. I can put them in journals. I can put them in Happy Mail. I can use it to write a little note to somebody. So let's see what other color. I'd like to make some scraps out of tags out of pretty scrapbook paper if I have any in here. I usually go for that first so it doesn't last long in my scrap box. And I have a lot of little scraps. I will probably end up making a master board, but let me see. Gosh, I really don't have any. I must have used all my pretty scraps. Let me show you what I'm looking at. I'll show you. We'll go through it together real quick. This is all my scraps. I know I don't have very many, but I do try to, you know, use them up all the time. Oh, here's something. This is good. Okay, I can use that. I was looking for something pretty, and that is pretty. So I think that's a lot of papery stuff in here that I need to probably put on a master board. And any other scrapbook paper. Here's some nice, that's already almost a tag. It's kind of a messed up tag. We'll kind of redo that one. And any others? What's this? Oh, here's some, this is cardstock music. That was the backing in something like packaging, actually, that they put that in as a back, you know, as a, you know, support for the package. Let's see, anything else that is, I have a copy dyed file folder in here. I think that's it for this scrapbook paper. So let's go ahead and, oh, here's something. That's scrapbook paper. That is scrapbook paper. You gotta dig down to the bottom sometimes, right? So, oh, here's some tickets. Those are cute. I don't know what those are doing in there. Yeah, you can see lots of papery stuff. I need to, oh, wait a minute. Here's some scrapbook paper over here. It's hiding on the side. And that's too thin for my punch, but these are little, like bases. These could be journaling cards. I need to, or I could turn them into tags. Let's see, let's get all that out and see what we can do with that. So, you know, the goal is to empty your scrap folder. So let's just do some punching here. Okay, so I want to do something with this. This has cute little bees on here, so I want to keep those. Let's see what we can do with that. Okay, so I'm going to put it here and keep the bees on the bottom here. And just line this up. I gotta get my, I don't want to waste any, so I gotta line it up right. Get the bees and the, get everything lined up. See there? There we go. We got the bees right there. Are those bees? Yeah, those are bees. Okay, we're gonna have the bees on the bottom of this one. This is a little loud, I know, but there we go. There we go. Nice little tag. Using up our scraps. And we'll get the bees again. Okay. This is the perfect size for this punch too, so there's a hole right here in this one. So I'm going to see, can I go up above the hole? Yes, I can. Okay. So, because I don't want the hole, so I'm going to go above the hole for that one. And then move it over and back down to where I can keep the bees. And then, let's see, I don't know if this is big enough here. Let's see if we can get another one out of here. Yep, one more. Awesome. Okay, so now you say, is that trash? I don't know. Let's see what we can do with this. So these are all the ones we've done so far. Let's make a stack of the ones we've done over here. Let's punch a hole real quick. So I'm sure everybody's doing something. There's so many things you can do with tags, so I'm sure if you watch the videos of all the participants that you will get some great ideas, because I'm sure everybody's going to be doing something totally different from the other person, right? So this is just what I sat down and was like, you know, I want to get my scraps out, but I don't want to cut them up. I don't want to use the little pieces today. I just want to make some tags out of the big pieces, you know, and next time I'll make tags out of the little pieces. I'll make a master board or something. Next month is pockets. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll probably use the more papery, the bigger papery scraps for, or cover, you can cover something with scraps to make a pocket, you know, all sorts of things. Okay, so this one, I don't want to keep using that punch. Let's try our circle punch on something. Let's see. I had been wanting to do this and I just hadn't got around to making some circle tags. So you can make a circle tag just with a circle punch if you have one, or use like the bottom of a cup or something to draw a circle and then cut it out. So there we go. There's one circle that can be a tag. So we'll do circles on this one. And these make cute little tags. You can just punch a hole and then you can decorate it. You kind of like almost do a little, you know, put words or decorate. You can put a pocket on here and put another little tag in the pocket. I've done that. But, you know, just punch a hole and put a little string on it or a ribbon or something. And there you have a little tag. And I have like a 1-inch punch. I actually didn't even, I could go grab that one, but you do the same thing. You can make little tiny 1-inch circle tags. I've done that before and they're super cute. So there's some more. I see how fast we're using up scraps. Oh, I was going to do something with this. So I do make little teeny tiny punches or tags. I don't know if this will be big enough. We're going to cut right here and cut off all this part that we punched. See what we have left here. I'm going to line this up a little bit here so I can cut this evenly or straight. Okay. Now I'm cutting right on the top of the tags where we cut. See? Just get rid of that. I don't think I can do anything with that. But here's the other part. Now we left with a strip. So with strips, I also make little tags. And all you do for this is just see how big you might want them. Kind of eyeball it and just cut your little pieces. They don't have to be any certain size, just whatever you think you like. This is the part that had the hole and we moved it up, so I'm going to just get rid of that. It's not really, I mean, you could make a punch out of that, or tag, but I'm not going to do that to myself right now. So let's see, this one. And this is a little bit about right there. Will be good. And then all I do is cut my little, oops, it didn't leave my hand. Stayed with me. Tried to throw it away. It didn't want to go. Okay, so let's cut our little angles here. And you can add eyelets and things like that later. Decorations, whatever. So there we go. Just a little angle on each one. And you're done with those. We got a lot of tags out of that one strip that I had in my scrap box. Now instead of sitting in my scrap box, we've got tons of little tags and all sizes of tags. Okay, and now these little ones, I can use my regular punch, and I have that one I'm using right now, or these little ones, since I got a crocodile, it's got the perfect little punch on there for these little tags because it has that smaller hole. Let me grab it. It is right behind me. So it has this little hole. I like to use this for the little punches. Just right there. Punch little holes in these. Isn't that cute? Now we have a little tiny tag. So fun, right? I have tons of these in a little box over on my shelf where I cut up the little strips and things. Just use them for little tags, and they're adorable. You can do all sorts of things that once you get them into the tag shape, you can hang them from another tag. You can hang them from a page in a journal or tuck them in a pocket. You can put it on a brad and put it like on a page so it swings around. Put a couple of them so they, you know, swing around. It's kind of fun. Or use them for little tabs on the side of a page. So yeah, just fun. Okay, so there is those. So we made a big tag, we made circle tags, we made tags out of, we didn't use the little one yet, did we? Let me get some little ones here. I'm just getting rid of all my little scraps here. I mean my little trash. Not my scraps, don't worry. Okay, so now we haven't used this one yet. Let's see what we can do with this. So here's a nice piece of, I don't know if this is big enough, let's see. Gotta make sure it covers the top to the bottom. It's just barely big enough. Let's see if we can get one here. Yeah, we did it, perfect. I think this gets narrow as it goes down, narrower. So let's see, yeah, see this one. Okay, so let's turn it this way. And then sometimes I just have to cut off a piece and then go to the next available section here. There we go. Keep going. There we go. Used up another scrap. And I don't think I can get anything else out of that one. It's kind of small. Okay, so let's do something with this music. It's like file folder on the back. I kind of would like to maybe get it some bigger one. This is really thick though. It's just like double the file folder here. So I know my punch might have a hard time going through that. I think I'll just cut this into tag shape. Okay, so this I'm going to show you after this a little bit of something else, so we don't keep doing the same thing. Although I do need, oh, here's a little tag I need to cut. Okay, let's do this so we stay organized here. Let's punch some holes in these. We'll see what we can get done in like my allotted time, like I said. And you can just craft with me today, or maybe you're getting ready to make your video, getting some ideas. There we go. See, we got that little hole there. Isn't that cute? That's a smaller hole in the crocodile. Here's one more. We missed this one. And a little hole in this one. There we go, another little one. I like to keep my area clean, as you can see. Just keep on wiping it off. Now somehow this one got messed up or something here. See, it's got a little dip there. So I need to kind of recut this one. Oh, this was, you know what? This was on my cricket. That's what happened. And I don't think it cut it right. It looks like a cricket cut there. That little hole. It's got a slot punch, and I don't have a slot punch. My cricket, I probably tried to cut it on my cricket, and my cricket, this is about the time when I probably cut this one, my cricket stopped working. I think I might just need a new blade, but I don't know, I haven't gotten around to getting one, so it's like I hate to buy a new blade if it's not going to work anymore. Okay, so we're going to cut this. There we go, new tag. Cut off the bad part. Sometimes it gets stuck in there. Not very often though. It'll come out. It'll come out in oh, there it goes. Okay. It was just kind of not coming out. Okay, and hole in this one. Now look at all the scraps we used up already. I'm not going to have any scraps for, well, no, I'm just kidding. I was going to say I'm not going to have any scraps for the rest of the year, but of course I'm always making some. I made all these today as I was working on a journal. I made all of these today, so you know we're always making more scraps as we use up our scraps. So, so we're going to cut this music piece into a tag. So let's just cut it in half. How about that? That way we won't be wasting anything. And we'll just cut off the top here, little angles. So this just might be the motivation you need to, you know, work on your scraps. Go ahead and have some fun cutting out some tags or making a master board, depending on what kind of scraps you have. So the cardstocky ones, you can just do this, and the papery ones, just glue down on a piece of file folder or cardstock. There we go. Those are ready. And we got two more here. This is a scrapbook paper. And this is scrapbook paper. Let's see what we want to do. We didn't make very many circles. So let's make circles out of, let's see. I try to do the most economical thing. Like if I punch a circle, see, I'm going to waste, well, I'm not going to waste it. I could do tiny tags, but I'd rather do like 2 of these and just, you know, get the most out of this piece of paper as I can, rather than wasting the whole thing on one circle, right? So let's just do this. See what we have left. See, I know I can get some little tiny tags out of that piece. Get rid of that. We got this left. Cut it in half. Cut our little angles. Again, little angles. a little, let's do our crocodile. There we go. Okay, now, okay, let's see what we got. We got these. We have to punch a hole in. Let's see, I think I'll use my regular hole punch on these. Cute. Okay, and now we have this and these two that we didn't do anything yet. Again, oh, this is about the same size as that other one, but let's try, will this one fit in here? Let's see if this fits. Can we get 2 out of here? Let's go for 2 on here. I think we can. And then we won't have to make the little ones, because I really do like the bigger ones better. I mean, I like the little ones, but I've got zillions of little ones already. Believe me, I cut up so many strips you wouldn't believe. Ooh, that's so pretty when you turn it into a tag, isn't it? So let's see if we can get a tag out of this side. Will it fit? We might have to do the smaller one. No, no. Nope, it's gonna fit. Awesome. Trying to make sure I got it all in the, there we go. Awesome. Aren't those cute with the polka dots? They got so much cuter once you punched them into a tag. It's even prettier now. Okay, so let's punch our holes. I'm going to show you how many we got done. I'm racing the clock here because I want to see how much I can use up here. I want to make a master board too, but I don't think I'm going to have time today because I'm using up all these scraps. So that's what I had in my head. How much can I get done during one video using up scraps and making tags, right? So these two little gray pieces are these are cardstock. So let's go ahead and punch. I don't know what they're from. They're nice squares or rectangles right now, but I'd rather have a tag. So much cuter, right? And this one. These are great bases. Just this plain gray. You can do a lot with that, right? You can go any direction, really. Spring, Valentine, anything. So it's ready to go now for whatever direction I want to go to with these. All right, got the hole. All right, now I'm going to say that's trash. Okay, what do we have left here? We've got lots of file folder pieces. All right, so just to do something different, I would totally want to just punch those out, but I've got a piece of file folder here, and we probably won't be able to finish it, but just see what we can get done. I'm going to grab some papery bits. There's some music. Coffee dye music is good. Kind of neat to have different colors on your master board. Here's a little something. Let's see. Let's get some. Here's something. And here's something. Here's some map. Okay, let's see what we can get glued down here and make a quick master board. A little bit of glue would be good. And we're just going to glue it down and see what happens and see what we get done before the next about 7 minutes. That's what I have left. So I want to glue this down good though. So I get plenty of glue on here. A little bit more on the edge. Okay. Yeah, this is, let's see, let me glue on this side. I feel a thin part here where it's, I ripped my paper. That's okay. We're gonna just glue it right down here. It stuck to my finger. Yeah, this was, like I said, all my file folders are used, and you know, if there was something taped to it when it was in use, then I take it, rip it off, and let's see, I think I want to have this side exposed. So yeah, I rip it off, and sometimes a little layer of the file folder might come off. So like that's what I just saw right here. So I just made sure that was on the inside. So now I have this music over it, so when I cut it up, you know, the other side will be nice and be able to be like writing space. So this is these are good size papery scraps. So you know, you can make a quick masterboard with bigger pieces, and then if you when you have time, do another one and use up your smaller scraps. I wanted to go for my smaller scraps, but I don't have much time left here. Like I just told you when we started this, I had 7 minutes, so gotta get going here if I want to try to finish this in that amount of time, right? So yeah, I mean, this kind of shows you what you can do. Maybe you want to sit down, you know, you feel like, oh, I would just let it do some crafting before I go to work, or on your lunch break, or you know, when you have just 10 minutes. So you can sit down with your big scraps and make yourself a big, you know, big scrap masterboard type of thing. So don't be too picky. I just picked out some neutral colors that I saw here on the top of my scrap box, so I could, you know, get to gluing really quickly here. And if I need to cut anything, I'm going to tear it, so that's sometimes faster than cutting. Let's see, here's a piece of music. This has been coffee dyed, that's why it's so dark. So nice to have different colors in here. I think I'm going to put this, let's see, I have just small spaces here, so let's put it right here where it covers this whole space. And then I'll just have a little bit, this is just a single layer of paper. I need to cover there and there, so let's cut a strip here with my ruler and we'll be done. Maybe we'll actually have 2 minutes if I hurry. We'll have like 2 minutes to, I am hurrying. We'll have 2 minutes to cut something out, maybe. Maybe not though, we'll see. Got to get it glued down good, right? And then the other side will be writing space. This side will be the decorative side. And this also, I would also add some decoration later, some focal points and, you know, ribbons and things, and the hole and everything that we need to add. So right here, it's going to go right here. And this will be covered. Uh-oh, got a piece of tape here. There's a old piece of tape on here. I didn't even know that was tape. Yeah, this is a very, very old, like 1920s paper that I was actually selling some of these little old papers in my shop, and this one was just too raggedy. So I took it out so I could use it, and I put it in my scrap box. So it's been waiting for me to do something with it. And finally, today is the day. It's a really nice old grungy thing though, so naturally aged. No coffee dye on here, on this piece. So there we go. We've got some old tape on there. All right, I want to get that old tape really glued down there. Let me see if I can pull this over to the edge a little bit. Maybe not. Okay, I got like 2 minutes. So let me grab my, this is covered. Pretty cool, right? Can you see it? It's all covered. Let's see how it turns out real quick. Got a couple things here. Let's see, how do I want to do this? Most economical type of cut would be, well, I guess I'll just cut it like this. Can't really hesitate here. I don't have a lot of time. Let's cut it like this. Yeah, like this. And then we'll cut it like this. 3 little smaller ones this way. And then you can see how they're turning out. I probably won't have time to cut the holes, but you can see the tag shape here. That one. that one, that one. How many tags do we make today? We made, oh, these I need to cut up, so I'm not going to do those right now because I'm out of time, but I'm going to get like probably 2 more out of this, cut those in half. We did these and we did all of these. So we used up a bunch of scraps in about 30 minutes here, and we have all of these pretty tags. So yeah, be sure to watch the other participants because like I said, I know that everyone's going to be doing fantastic things and totally different from what I'm doing. You know what I mean? So there you go. Okay, thanks guys for watching, and happy crafting. See you in my next video.